feeling that you can't do something. We talked about imposter syndrome and how everybody has it. You know, the degree to which you allow it to take you out is really what it becomes about. Not that you're never going to have doubts, not that you're never going to question your ability to do things, but don't let imposter syndrome take you out of the game. All right, so today we are talking about broken promises. Yes, sometimes people have imposter syndrome because of the promises that they've broken to themselves. Whew, this is a hard one because it's hard for people to actually admit that the reason they're feeling the way that they're feeling is because they've broken promises to themselves. They said, I'm going to be better at this. I'm going to do better at that. This year I'm going to save $20,000. Next year I'm going to stop smoking. This week I'm going to lose 20 pounds. Broken promises. We don't talk about, it's one of those dirty little secrets. We don't talk about the impact of all the promises we've broken to ourselves. We're not even talking about the promises we made to other people, but the impact that it has on your psyche and your mental health when you constantly, repeatedly break promises to yourself. So there are a couple of ways that you can rid yourself of feeling like an imposter because you've broken so many promises to yourself. And one of those ways that you can do that is just stop making promises. Sounds simple? Sounds very simple. Stop making promises to yourself and to everyone else. Or if you can't stop making promises in general, stop making so many promises. The impact of, that's 2 promises this week, 20 next week, 30. By the time you've lived 10 years, you've made 20,000 promises to yourself and you haven't kept but 2 of them. So stop making promises. Stop making so many promises. I told myself maybe 15 years ago, I go, listen, I'm going to set some goals and then I'm going to pick them off maybe 3 a year. Big goals, small goals, or whatever. But I'm not going to make 15 promises to myself by next Friday, because when I don't fulfill those promises, the impact it's going to have on my mental health might be, I might not be able to recover. And that's what's happening with some of you. You are making all these empty promises to yourself, and even though you're not talking about them, you know that you made these promises. Man, I told myself I was going to do this. I said I was going to do that. Even though you never give voice to them outside of your own head, they're in there. So stop it. Stop making empty promises. Decide you're going to make 3 covenants with yourself. 3 covenants. I need to be better with my financing. My finances, here's what that looks like. It means I'm going to save this amount of money, or I'm going to get out of debt by this day. Just a few promises, not 15,000 by next Friday. Guarantee you your mental health will improve. You'll have less imposter syndrome, and you'll get more shit done. Real talk. You're going to get more shit done. All right? You're going to feel better about yourself. And your confidence, the more promises you make, the fewer promises you make, promises go down, action goes up, confidence goes up. Try it. I'll see you next series.